Good afternoon, ladies and Lance. I want to give you guys an update. We have playoffs starting this week, I think. I'm sorry I haven't been really in communication. I've been a little slow putting my phone back together. So you've been texting me on one line. I still got my work line. And I'm still getting all Jim's texts, getting angry about everybody else picking up too many quarterbacks. So gotta say it's been a really great competitive season. I'm really surprised it was as competitive as it was. As it breaks down, I'm not going to be the Sacko this year. Congratulations, Colin. Vaga's probably got some fun, I don't know, something involving wax and a dog or something planned for you this next summer. So just hope that he actually loses in the first round at Jim, which, by the way, looks like it's going to project out to be a barn burner. Jim's going to choke. Looks like he's projected to lose to the dumpster fire or the Lance Bass of kicking ass that is Jim by 4 points. And then the other round looks like the league's version of Taco, who wanted to keep a kicker, finished in third. Corey is projected to beat Mike Hayes by just under a point. So that also will be a great matchup. Like I said, it's actually been a lot more competitive than I thought it was going to be this year. A couple quick highlights. I just want to let you guys know that actually just how competitive this was. Going back to week 12, I don't really count this as a win for me. A stat correction the next day doesn't really count in my book. I thought Hayes actually beat me, but apparently I barely beat Hayes by less than a point. Going back to week 8, Corey actually beat Jim by 0.62 points back in week 6. Hayes beat me by what looks like to be a Delaney Walker. And then actually the closest matchup we had was back in week 3 where Vaga barely beat Casey by 0.3 points. So just goes to show that even though people like me who are dumb enough to take Jay with their first pick in the keeper draft can still win a couple matchups here and there. Gotta say the couple of the teams were kind of surprising. Jim, the Lance Bass of kicking ass, actually had 2 weeks where he scored over 170 points, but that pales in comparison to Mr. Vaga, who scored almost 200 points in week 12. So going into this, I know some of you have already loaded up your keepers, Colin, for next year. Basically, I think with everybody going through some adulting changes, I know people are planning on having kids here in the next year, at least sometime in the future. That causes a lot of headache and distracts from playing fantasy football. I just suck. I mean, having a kid just hasn't affected me. My team's just terrible again this year. But I say it's been a lot of fun. So with that, wish you 4 idiots a lot of luck in the championship bracket. I'm looking forward to making sure I don't finish last in the consolation bracket. Because I think that would classify as a double Sacko. So I really don't want to find out whatever the Sacko punishment's going to be. Unless it's from Corey, maybe. It might be a little less harsh, but I guarantee you if Vaga or Jim end up winning all this, whoever ends up being the Sacko is completely fucked. So anyway, hopefully we can get you guys out to watch some football this weekend and next weekend going into the actual football playoffs. Other than that, you guys have any questions about the league, any transitions or anything like that, just let me know. Beyond that, it's been fun. I'll see you guys online.